hide under the covers, serenade each other with careless melodies. Something buried deep inside us, the major and the minor were like piano keys. You played for me. You played for me. Oh, you played for me. I swear, even in my sleep, I hear it like the memory of everything we used to be. You played for me. For me. We couldn't stop the world from turning. It was like a whirlwind, scattered us like leaves. But I'm stuck inside a feeling, a song that never leaves. We were like a symphony. You played for me. You played for me. Oh, you played for me. I swear, even in my sleep, I hear it like the memory of everything we used to be. You played for me.
I think Eurodance was the track I listened to the most when I was younger.
Same.
How's it going?
It's gonna be good.
You played for me. I swear, even in my sleep, I hear it like the memory of everything we used to be. Played for me.
People who come to cricket stay with cricket.
I love how Cricket has no hidden fees, no hidden charges. It's just predictable.
With Cricket, I can stay in touch with my grandson as much as I want without being concerned that my bills go up.
The 5G is like fast. It makes sharing photos of our projects and video calls super easy.
Switch for the speed, stay for the savings. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Cool summer savings at American Freight Furniture Mattress Appliance. Why wait? Take it home today for $0 down and no interest for up to 12 months. Up to 60% off MSRP on brand name mattresses. Plus, buy any mattress, get a free sheet set. Up to a $49.99 value. Up to 61% off MSRP on reclining furniture. Save up to 55% off appliances. Back to school savings. Desks from only $149.99. Sofas from $249. Three-piece bedroom sets from $299.99. Same day delivery ends August 31st. For a location near you, visit AmericanFreight.com.
It's disgusting.
Callisto Protocol gameplay.
Dude,
Nintendo
Oh, do
published
you?
it. What?
Yeah. I'm talking about.
Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com.
I am ready.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I recognize that guy.
This is gonna sting.
Maybe there was a little head trauma.
Maybe. Bullet Train, now playing rated R.
Wholly owned intellectual properties by the company.
bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
Pokemon only comes out on Nintendo
I'm with you,
systems,
John.
though.
Don't worry.
Yeah. I don't.
No,
don't know.
I have
Nintendo-
Pokemon Go
Nintendo
on my
obviously
iPhone.
distributes
I'm on Team OJ.
they. I mean, no. I see what you're saying though, John. Like, because like Nintendo does publish and distribute other games too. but,
Right.
like,
Right.
Like Pokemon seems to be like it's only on Nintendo and they publish and distribute it and they own
Yeah.
part of it. You know, they also own part of it. So, yeah, but I mean, I see what you're saying though. It's not.
They do own
completely
part of
owned.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not because like when Pokemon Go, when the revenue came in, the investors were really excited.
What
and they
about HAL?
invested in it, and then they were like, "Well, we don't actually like, that's not our money technically."
What about HAL
And
Labs then?
Or like, no, well, no, because they own Kirby. They own Kirby wholly. Nintendo does. So they like I would if
Seems
like
like
for
some
example, if
wishy-washy.
Sony was like, we'll have Insomniac work on Ratchet and Clank, but we don't own them, then I'd say it's still Sony's.
I feel like you're being.
Well,
I feel like
Switch
you're being.
Sports.
I feel like you're being mean to the stepchild right now. Is what I'm saying.
John would definitely treat the stepchild differently than everybody else.
Going
That's
up
for
in
sure.
the attic and I'm locking the key.
Well, the kid would probably say stuff like, "You're not my real father, anyways."
Good. He's like, "You're not my real Nintendo."
Dude, I used to say that to my stepdad all the time.
You're not my
when we
dad.
played.
my older brother is my half brother, and he used to tell both of us, his two younger brothers, he go, "Look, both you bitches are my half brothers. So I've got one real brother, and that's if I shove y'all together."
Oh my god.
So my mom got remarried, and the guy has two sons. Are those my half brothers now?
If you had him with your mom.
Actually, now I'm curious. Now I'm actually curious. What's Nintendo first party?
Stepbrother.
What are their studios? They would have done Switch Sports,
Strikers,
Strikers, because that was Next Level Games.
That's next level.
Kerbis.
What was the last like big?
That's just
Because
Nintendo-
Xenoblade at least is out at the end of this month. I'm trying to think what like the last really big game that Nintendo EDP.
Splatoon's about to drop.
Splatoon 3 is coming.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not out
coming
yet. I'm
soon.
saying like,
Soon.
You
what was
mean
the
this
last?
year or-
Three is
or
a
the
just in
last
general-
year?
just in
title. What are you
general.
talking
Well,
about?
their big attempt
Not
was
to me.
Strikers that kind of failed out,
Right.
so it would have been
Well-
sports before that, right?
Then
Yes.
Sports.
No, you're talking about not like a company not like Next Level. That's like outside
Right,
of
that's
Nintendo's
that
core
owned by
game.
Nintendo. Yeah, like
okay,
because
so you're
they
talking
they'll
about
go
their
to
big game. Oh
Yeah.
man, it's probably been because yeah, even Dread. It'd probably be Mario Party Superstars. That'd be like the
Maybe.
last one that was like
and they're
their
gearing
game,
up, gearing
you know,
up.
their game.
Mm.
Yeah, Mario Party Superstars back in October of last year because it was Dread, then it was Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and then they did like some distribution with the SMT, but that's still Sega. And then yeah, Pokemon, and then Kirby. Yeah, Triangle Strategy they had some distribution, but that's still Square Enix. Then yeah, Strikers, Next Level, Fire Emblem Warriors is like legit. That's just like Koei Tecmo.
That's Koei
like
Tecmo,
freaking-
Yeah.
Weird stuff though.
True.
You know, it's their IP though. It's Fire Emblem IP, but Koei Tecmo literally did everything for that game, pretty much. So, yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like they're getting ready.
yeah.
Getting ready to make some
Are
reviews.
you talking about a Switch? A Switch what?
No,
Say it.
that's Switch Pro. I mean, like maybe a 3D Mario, maybe a Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong? What?
That'd be cool.
Nope.
Pikmin 4.
Pikmin 4. That game's never coming out.
And it shouldn't.
That game's
Oh! I wish it would.
Oh man. I don't. We'll see, Sean. Because I mean, we could have some other stuff get revealed. And all, maybe 2022 has a big turnaround for you, Sean.
And I mean, maybe it will. And that was kind of the point of the video, was talking about
Maybe
the
it'll
first
turn
half.
around. I want to ask Nate's opinion on Nintendo and
Nobody
Pokemon.
watched it.
Because I
Yep.
think he might have a similar opinion to me. Because The Pokemon Company's private. I'd be curious what his thought would be on that. He's not here though, so he can't defend himself. So I'll just say he agrees with me. Either way though, I think I'm hoping 2022 turns around a little bit, Sean. So
I mean, there's still a chance.
there's still a chance. There's still a chance. Metroid Dread could cross 3 million, get announced, and then Balan Wonderworld can end up being your favorite game ever made.
This is just bait.
We're running out of time though. July, August, September.
Yeah, we
and
kind of
October.
are.
I know
might
you're
have to call in the favor.
Don't worry, I'll call in the favor.
I might have to call in the favor.
I'll need them on video. I'll need 2 forms of government ID, some sort of clearance that they do indeed. No, because you could have any jackass be like, I work at, my uncle works at Nintendo, and they got no. I need proof that you work at Nintendo. If that's the route we're gonna go down.
It would be like an interview.
Well, like a pay stub? Is that what you want?
No, just like a employee ID badge or something like that. I think but then
I think it has to be a pay stub.
So if I'm there and I ask like them that
no, I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
If I'm
there,
OJ, have an interview.
Like, are they going to be
at Nintendo?
Like, if you're at Nintendo and you're recording someone and they're like, yes, this really did sell X amount of copies, then that's acceptable. But if I'm taking your word for it, no, just because I have trust issues.
Okay. Well, obviously, taking the word for obviously no. But I mean, like, you're being extremely petty with this, but I understand. Like, it's Balan Wonderworld. Like, it's Balan Wonderworld. So I mean, I would be doing. Probably no. I actually have integrity, so I wouldn't be doing the same thing you're doing. But I see why you're doing what you're doing. I see why.
Someone should let Yuji Naka know that the game that he produced is legitimately in the middle of a bet because of how bad it is.
Yeah, it's not good.
He probably knows by now.
Oh, he definitely knows. He's mentioned it. He's like, they pushed it out early, and the game's terrible. So
I'll tag him. I don't care. Show him a clip. Like, this is what's going down here in the West, buddy.
Evan, we have a Discord question over
there. We have 2 that are kind of similar, so we'll try to tie them together. In honor of Klonoa releasing, what are your most underrated platformers you've ever played? And that kind of ties into someone asking for recommendations since he just finished playing all of Wolfenstein and wants to try some platformers to cleanse his palate.
That took a left turn.
I got done playing Madden. What's a good JRPG?
Basically, yeah.
Like good. Pandemonium.
Because
Pandemonium
talking
is
about
good.
Klonoa because it's.
Does it have to be like a 3? Can it be just like it can just be a 2D or is it 3D?
I'm guessing the main mechanic needs to be to climb on stuff and maybe use abilities to get around.
I am playing Klonoa right now, and it's actually all right.
I think new Super Lucky's Tale is very underrated.
I agree.
Oh, yeah?
I've
never played it.
It's a bit on the easy side for sure. There's end game stuff that ups the challenge, but it's very creative. It's a really solid 3D platformer.
What's the ukulele game? Not the first one, but the other one they did.
The second one.
Impossible Lair.
Yes,
That's good.
that one's pretty good too. I like
And
that.
is it Hat in Time?
Hat in Time is a big one.
That's good.
Solid. Yeah.
Yep.
If you haven't played it, honestly, the Crash Insane Trilogy is still my
Crash
favorite
Insane
platformer ever.
Crash 4 is really fucking good.
It is. It's really hard though, and I do know
Yes.
that's a turn off.
But there's a lot of good there's a lot of checkpoints though.
And it's infinite lives. It's not like you get game overs.
Free on PlayStation right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good roundabout list.
Okay, there you go. Got another one.
This one's kind of long, but go into it. After Infamous First Light development, Sucker Punch suffered 20% layoffs the same year it was launched, including Second Son. I also remember some comment back then saying that this was happening with companies who were trying to continue IPs, that they would lose a major portion of their people. Does this explain in general why companies and publishers are scared to go back on old IPs such as Infamous F-Zero and the canceled Days Gone 2? Or the canceled sequel for Days Gone 2?
Well, it's down to money. How much money is the project going to make? Is it going to be worth the time and effort to
exactly
put into it?
Yeah,
but that's all
there's always a
speculation.
risk, right? Like you don't really know. I mean, you can sit there and run numbers on what you think, it's going to sell, number of units, but at the end of the day, there's always a risk in doing that, and it may not sell anywhere near as much as what was initially, I guess, anticipated in some instances. So it's a bit of a gamble sometimes, especially if the budgets are tight as well. You may not make your money back, and that's just the reality of it sometimes.
I mean, it's kind of a thing where it's like, if you're a company, any company, and you're looking at a game that you released a decade plus ago versus and just remastering that or sort of pseudo remaking that versus, you know, reviving an IP that you haven't done in 20 plus years from the ground up, like which is going to cost less, which is going to be easier to do, and which is probably going to make us more money because more people are into it because it's a newer thing, it's fresher in people's minds. It's just the business aspect of things.
It definitely seems like sometimes companies are so quick to cut cost by cutting team members. Did y'all see that report? I think it came out this week or last week that they admitted that part of the reason they're having trouble making new content on 343 on Halo Infinite is that a lot of the people have been moved to other parts of Microsoft. So they made the game and moved them. So now new people are having to learn how the game works to make stuff.
Yeesh.
So it's like, what the hell? Totally new people are now working on Halo Infinite, basically. So that's great.
I think this question's coming off of everything happened with Sucker Punch, where they said they're not going to work on a new Infamous or a Sly Cooper or anything.
Oh yeah.
So I don't even think they're doing another Ghost of Tsushima. I think they're just doing a brand new IP. So
you got to go where the money is.
A new game. I mean, that's the thing I'll give them credit for. I mean, with Sony, they do attempt a lot of new IPs consistently. So yeah, Sucker Punch came up with Ghost of Tsushima. Let's see what they have next.
But Sony, it's calculated though, because the style of game that they make, it's never anything that isn't too far from what you would expect them to make. You know what I'm saying? Like they took Assassin's Creed and said, yeah, Assassin's Creed is kind of ass.
Where should we put all your luggage?
Let's make a really good version of that. And that's what they did with Ghost. They built that over, and it's essentially, it's the best Assassin's Creed style game that I've played in, like that type of style. So Sony's really good at taking certain styles and then just saying like, okay, we can do that better, you know, and then making a new, like basing a new game off of it. Or even like God of War, you know, like making a completely different style of game, you know, but with the same IP, but it's different from how it was before. So Sony's good at that.
Or like Bloodborne, they're like, hey, give us a share of that Dark Souls, baby.
Yeah. Oh, you got another one, Evan?
Let's see. This one's, I guess, specific. We'll just do it for everyone. Of which handheld do you have the most variants, and do you alternate them when you play those retro cartridges?
I have like
Game Boy Color. I feel like
I have like
Game Boy Colors.
I have like 20 Game Boy Advance. Literally all around me, I have not only Game Boy Advance, but Game Boy Advance parts. I have. Yeah,
You just have different games in them, and then you just pick them up and turn them on as you go.
I do. Yeah, here's the Game Boy Color I customized this week. So it looks like a little Pokemon shell because I'm playing a lot of Pokemon right now. So sometimes I'll put different Pokemons in them, and yeah. But I Have tons and tons. I'm playing Game Boy all day, every day now.
I don't really have
2DS and 3DS.
Like, yeah, like I have things like that, and like a Game Boy, the Game Boy Pocket, stuff like
Does
that.
the Switch count? I got too many of those.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, technically it should.
I think I'm still sticking with Game Boy Color, just because I bought and built so many of those out for different videos. I just have them. But I guess I use the Analog Pocket more now than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I love that thing.
Yeah, I mean it is cool to have a Game Boy Color now and then and check out like Pokemon Red or something. But like the Analog Pocket's just so easy to have with that EverDrive in it, just to have all the backups on it.
Well, and sleep mode. I love the fact that you can put it in sleep. That's so cool.
Yep. That's the way to go. I would say. Let's talk about this Switch OLED, the new one that got announced.
Beautiful.
It was an interesting week with that. I saw Sean get real close to the camera in a thumbnail.
I did a good video reading everybody mad about it. Everyone being like, so I saw a comment, so it was like Splatoon has ruined modern Nintendo.
What?
I know.
Splatoon hasn't been around long enough to do that in the first place.
People were mad. People were mad because it was a Splatoon OLED. Something about that made people mad. I'm happy, but yeah, that specifically seemed to tick off about 1% of the internet.
I just think it's funny because it looks like there's a massive jizz stain on it.
Oh yeah, what's that look like, buddy?
On the dock?
You probably should go to the doctor.
Look. Okay, look at the
Neon
dock of
yellow.
the system.
And neon yellows, neon
Look, man.
yellow.
It's the pat.
Splat?
Look, man, I don't
Oh my
splat like
Christ.
that.
I don't know who splat. Like really? And you said jizz. So
Sounds
that
like
means-
RGT
Yeah,
can
bro.
climb his walls like Spider-Man. What are we?
I can definitely feel.
At this point, a raindrop could fall from the sky onto the sidewalk, splash on the sidewalk, and RGT would be like, jizz.
Look at that cum, guys.
Yeah. It's.
I guess. I guess, Sean. I mean, maybe.
We have
maybe.
a
I'm
Splatoon.
excited for the new Jizz OLED. It's going to be a really big
Jizz OLED.
Switch OLED, the dock, everything. August 26th. It's $10 more, probably just for the paint job on the Joy-Cons, which is the Joy-Cons.
Jizz job.
Probably the most interesting part about this to me.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I like
you've
the
linked it in
gradient
chat, Sean. Is
design.
that yellow splatter what you think looks like?
Yes, it's
That's
all
an
white
infection.
and there's like a big
So,
goop
I don't
on
mean
there.
to get personal, but if that's what it looks like for you,
Yeah.
go see a doctor because you might have something.
I think it's supposed to be like a paint.
That's radioactive.
I'm pretty sure that could be.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
literally paint.
This past week, and I
Yellow that
was
could be
saving
seen from
up, bro.
space.
And mine, it didn't look like that, and I was saving up. So
Dang. Any
Yeah,
girls,
Sean.
3 girls who are listening to this podcast
damn.
right now,
This
don't
used to
don't
be a
talk to Sean.
podcast about
Horny on main over here.
I like the Joy-Cons look good though. I like the gradient design. I hope they do
Yeah.
that for other ones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
I
just jinxed
like
it,
the
John.
dock.
They're not.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks a lot.
They should
Thanks
do a
man.
lot. They should do Joy-Cons consistently for their releases. I don't know why they don't. Just, like,
Agreed.
celebrate the releases that come out.
I mean,
Damn,
that's
Xenoblade
part of like the whole marketing success of the Switch is the customization and the fact that it's like your little baby. It's like a phone case, you know. People
Yeah.
love to change
That
things
you
about
can't
them.
change the
So
backgrounds on. Let's go.
yeah, but I mean, to them, like,
needs that?
I don't even know what the reasoning is behind
wanna
that. That
change my
just pisses me off at this point.
You can do that on the
Boulders?
3DS.
Who needs
I'd say I like the new colors are cool. I think I actually kind of like the fact that the dock just has that little subtle, the little like etching
nut
design
shot?
of it. Looks
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
No, not the,
on the back,
not-
on the back of the OLED.
yeah, not the Sean cum, but the actual like no on the dock, the white part having the cool little like Splatoon
etchings
etching
and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, that was cool.
It looks like they did a lot to this Switch for the Splatoon 3 theming. They have a Pro controller too. That's coming out. That's actually the same day. This one's coming out what 2 weeks before, 2.5
I
weeks before.
Don't need another OLED, man. But
August 26th. I'm
26th,
I say
yeah.
that I don't need it, and then I'm going to get it. That's the thing. So I say
I
nope,
would-
and then I get it.
I would probably get the Joy-Cons just because they're so interesting looking, but I think you'd have to order them out of Japan. And
You guys are gonna hate me, but there's nothing about this design that appeals to me. I don't like it at all.
Is it too much noise? Like
I'm
too much
noisy.
visual noise?
It's
Yeah.
too noisy.
I'm with you,
Splatoon, that's
MVG.
literally
That's the-
Splatoon in a
yeah,
nutshell.
that's the thing.
though.
It
I
fits
get
the
it,
game,
but they
but,
could have
like,
done a better. I think they could have done something better than this.
I love Splatoon. I'm not buying this. I'll be on full disclosure. No way in hell am I buying this, but I love Splatoon, so I dig it.
Pro controller, you get the Pro controller.
Oh yeah, I am thinking about getting that, but I wish I had more to it. The Pro controller actually looks kind of subdued.
It's much like the Splatoon 2.
Yeah,
Instead
it
of
kinda
the
is,
pink
isn't
and
it?
green,
Yeah,
it's the yellow and
the grips are
the yellow and blue.
Also, every Pro controller I've ever had is broken. All of them. They all last about 2
You can
months. I
get
don't
it.
know why.
You can get blue and yellow grips off of Amazon too. You can make your own Splatoon controller there.
You could.
If I buy it, it's just
kinda
going to
loud,
be
so I
to
can
open
see
it
what-
up and make money on a video.
I can see what MVG's saying though. It's kind of loud. It's kind of loud. Like I like the loudness of it, but I can see why somebody.
Might need to. I don't know. Might need to. Actually, no, Sean. You should buy this because when you buy it and pick it up 2 weeks later, they'll announce the Pro.
True. You got to get real close to
You
camera.
go
Like,
ahead,
I was wrong.
No, because I can't.
Again?
I'm like I said, the Joy-Cons are the thing. I kind of want to see that in person, just see how the gradient looks, because I'd like to see them do that more. But this was the thing that led up to this was really funny. Is Nintendo was pulling videos down from their YouTube channel. This is a whole thing to where people thought some kind of system was going to be announced that wasn't not the Switch OLED, and it got kind of out of hand there for a little while. Like I said, there were videos popping up everywhere.
What a
Because of videos being privated. That's why we.
Nintendo was privating a Switch Lite and then their Switch OLED one, and it appears that they did at least private it to make room for the Splatoon one. At least that's the correlation people are drawing now. But before that, it was leading up to people thinking that a Pro was getting announced or some sort of meaningful hardware upgrade. Not here's Splatoon 3, and that did not happen. But it's interesting because I do notice this a lot. Whenever anything little happens, the immediate jump is to the Switch Pro now. I don't know if it's because it's been a little while since release of this system. I mean, we're going on 6 years next March. So maybe that's what it is.
I made a video about it this week saying that I don't think the Switch Pro is ever coming out. I think they're working on a Switch 2. I just think that now that I've been playing on a new 3DS XL and I like it, but there's only did they release 3 games for the new 3DS XL? I kind of think they're just going to make a Switch 2.
Yes, but games ran better.
Yeah, I know. Oh, definitely. Yeah, but I feel like small performance, how much are people going to pay for that? Whereas if you here's the Switch 2, it's better. And also, we're still going to start making games.
You got everyone freaking out about the Switch OLED that just has a different skin on it.
I don't.
Those are weirdos.
I kind of don't think I don't think a Switch 2 is coming anytime soon.
What? I think
What do you mean by anytime soon?
I think they would treat.
What do you mean
this
by coming?
Enhanced model as a 2.
I think we're trying to line this up with Nintendo's old generations, and I kind of feel like we might get to the end of this and look back and realize we were in like an 8 to 10 year generation this whole time.
On this same exact hardware with
No, I don't think it's gonna be the same hardware. I think we'll move, but the reason I looked back on Nintendo's history a bit, the reason I don't think we're gonna make a generational break is because every time Nintendo does it, they have some new concept. I almost don't think they want a new concept right now.
Well, I 1,000,000% I agree with that, but I still think that they have to be bumping into hardware limitations. Like,
I think they're gonna phase in new hardware and phase out old hardware. Like kind of like how the new 3DS or 3DS, new 3DS, you couldn't buy 3DSs anymore in stores, and
John, that might be true. The only thing that I'm thinking is like, okay, well, wait a minute. What about their development studios? Because they've already stated in their investors meeting, which you've seen, like, yeah, we've got our accounts. It's going to be for our next system in 20. It was like Mega Man or something. It was like 20XX.
Yeah, they didn't want to give them an exact day.
So we know that they're already working on it, and it seems like they invested $1 billion into first-party games, and everything that they've been showing off so far has all been stuff we've known about or was announced, and we know like rumors have been talking about it, like Xenoblade 3, for example. And it seems like the rest of the year, Bayonetta's coming. Splatoon 3, we knew they were probably working on that right after Splatoon 2 blew up in sales. So it seems like they're just going to gear up and maybe launch something within the next, I would say, like 2023, end of 2023 or 2024. I would probably say 2024. That's what I'm thinking. 2024, they'll probably just kind of release something new. That's still, I guess, technically 2 years from this point. So I guess, is that close? That's what I'm saying. Is that soon to you, like 2 years from now?
I kind of wonder if the next big break for them is like 2025, 2026.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
What's crazy is I almost wonder what they would do then. Like, what would their big concept be? Going from one screen to 2 screens, going from 2D to 3D for their handheld. going to the dual screen setup for the Wii U, going to the hybrid for the Switch. What's the next step from the Switch?
Actually achieving constant 60 frames a second.
Right.
I mean, they do that with like Mario Odyssey and stuff, but like, what's their
But
what's
like on
their, what's their
everything.
next concept with hardware?
I know I'm gonna sound like an absolute lunatic, but now that I've been playing so much Game Boy Advance and playing Golden Sun, and I'm playing all the Pokemon I've missed, like Emerald and stuff, I think that honestly the next console may just have more power. And I know I'm crazy for thinking that, but I think it's just gonna be
Nintendo to Super Nintendo kind of.
Yes, exactly. I think Switch 2 is just gonna be let's have better graphics, but still find a way to make it a handheld. Like let's make it.
All I want to mention is I start bringing this up, and all of a sudden the Switch developer's gone. Oh, he's back.
No, I think you're 100% correct. I don't think Nintendo needs a new system. I think all of us like the concept, they like the execution. It's just that it needs more and it needs a boost. It needs some sort of artificial upscaling like Nintendo has been working on patents for, or DLSS or AMD Fidelity FX. Like it needs something like that. And if they do something like that, they could ride this system out for until whenever, until they decide they have a new concept.
That would be my one thought, is they're trying to figure out what their next concept would be for this, and I'm sure they've probably had some experiments in R&D with it. But that's an interesting question. Would you rather Nintendo iterate on this current idea with the hybrid model, or trust them to roll the dice and break away from this sooner rather than later with a new concept?
No, stick with the hybrid. It makes you unique. It makes you stand out.
Yeah.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
agree. No, I was going to agree. I mean, I think Nintendo knows what the right play is, and I feel like to stick with what's making them money and making sales right now. You know, why would you move away from that? I think there's definitely a risk in doing that, and the longer that they can just iterate on the current hardware model, I think is beneficial for them in the long run.
Well, I mean, the Switch is a must-own console. Like, talk to even hardcore PC gamers or dudes with the PlayStation 5. If you can afford a Switch, you probably own a Switch because it's the only way to game on the go. Without a Steam Deck.
Well,
yeah, I want a Steam Deck. I'm never getting a Steam Deck. It's too expensive.
I think in the past, that's not. I mean, if you get the
Same as an OLED, man.
But in the past, I think Nintendo would have definitely maybe tried something kind of crazy, but just not with the people that they have. I mean, they've been kind of playing things pretty by the book for this whole gen. And
yes,
I mean, after the Wii U, can you blame them?
No, I don't blame them. And like the president now, dude doesn't even talk. Like he doesn't even talk. He's just very business oriented. Like when they went to what was it, the one guy that they had, the stopgap president, and then they went to this new one that they have, Furukawa, right now. Like they're not eccentric. They're kind of just, one of them worked in a bank. The dude before worked in a bank for like a million years. So it's like, I don't see them doing anything crazy. I just see them probably like adding like, DLSS. I see them adding probably some more like functionality, like weird Nintendo functionality to like something that's in like the system itself, like some type of weird like Miiverse or something like that. They're gonna add to it to try to make it get some type of gimmick, new gimmick that way to try to make it seem different. But it's like the same base, system, and like just add power to it, do whatever NVIDIA's doing new, and then make some type of like Miiverse 2 or some type of Switchverse or some type of weird.
I would like to see something a bit more community driven that's creative in Nintendo.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Yeah,
That's
like
definitely hit or miss. And we know a lot of people don't give a crap about the community stuff. I know here a lot of people would crap on it. But the other thing I will say is I just feel like at this point, it's almost like the case, kind of like what we were talking about on the Nintendo podcast, John, with Pokemon, is just it's making money. It's still working for them. They could just do the bare minimum kind of thing. And if collectors, like a lot of people years ago, granted, were wanting a ton of collector's editions. And now people are like, we don't want collector's edition. We want Switch Pro. I mean, I feel like they're just gonna be like, well, you're getting collector's editions now.
Yeah, I think you just build on what works and you extend the generation through iterations. You phase stuff out, you phase stuff in. Because I would rather not Nintendo try to Nintendo this up. Just stick with it. It works.
Working on like the games too. Like I think that that was one of the big reasons they talked about it quite a bit, was having a flow of new games that really pushed at launch. So what you don't want to do is launch it like the 3DS, launch it like the Wii U, launch it like those systems, even the Wii. and just launch it with like maybe one good game at the beginning.
They gotta put it
nothing.
next to something good like Breath of the Wild 2. That's coming out first half of next year, right?
We think it is.
In a minute.
Allegedly.
You got to have some more stuff. You got to have like 'cause the Switch had a nice rollout of games. It had Mario Kart the next month, and then it had Splatoon.
If only
and
there was
ARMS,
a big Metroid game that maybe Retro Studios could use to show off this new Switch. I wonder if there's a Metro. Is there a fourth one?
You are
Is that next year too?
single-handedly
You think that's next year?
driving this
Are you willing this into the universe, John, or do you know something?
Now he's future clickbaiting. He's basically making people to create rumors so he
go
can
watch
report
that,
on
go
the
watch
rumors.
that Nintendo podcast and then come back.
Just talking to Nate before the show.
Yeah.
Go watch that Nintendo podcast.
Who's this square dude in the chat? Who is this guy?
It's
He looks funny.
I think if you want to do hardware now, you put it next to Breath of the Wild 2 and call it a day.
I mean, that'd be the way to do it. It'll work the
That's
first
how
time.
I do it.
It'd work the first time.
Reenact the whole Switch launch in March again. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. If you do save it for the anniversary.
Yep, fit it right into the fiscal year. Launch hardware, launch software. Everyone's happy. There you go. Unless it's a Breath of the Wild 2 OLED, then everyone will be mad.
No,
Could be.
I would not be mad.
I get it.
I would
As
not
long
be
as it
mad.
doesn't look like the Splatoon Collector's
Why? You
Edition,
just
I
bought
get
the
it.
Splatoon one.
I'm waiting for a Pokemon one.
Selling another OLED?
MVG is like the adult, like I want like a clean, sleek, modern one.
Yeah.
Splatoon is like noisy and messy
Like
and
the-
chaotic and
The white OLED was like sexy as hell, so let's get something like that. A white OLED. I love that thing.
Oh well, yeah, but that's modern. I
Same.
mean, if they came out with a Splatoon like OLED like that, the Splatoon community would be like,
Let's put a
This is
Triforce
boring.
on it and call it a day, and everyone will be happy.
They're gonna make red Joy-Cons again, like the Nintendo one or the
Yeah,
Mario one.
gold
That'd be clean.
Joy-Cons, right?
gold. That's what I'm saying.
It'll work.
That seems easy, right?
Remember the golden N64 for GoldenEye? That was
Or
cool.
it's a Sheikah slate.
yeah.
You get a Sheikah slate.
Oh,
It'd
Sean,
be
does
perfect.
GoldenEye this year turn 2022 around for you?
No.
Oh, all right, never mind.
What about
Cancel it,
Stray?
Cancel it. Cancel it.
Stray, I know you
Yeah, I'm
love
sure
cats,
Sean's real
Sean.
excited about Stray.
I mentioned it in the video that nobody watched.
I'm never gonna click your videos.
That's fine.
All I know is if anyone's out there at a factory, seeing the shell, you just go ahead, take a picture, drop it on the drop it online. Go ahead and leak that Switch.
Well, there might be
Pro
some
out.
dev kits out there.
I heard that.
Dev kits and
Saw that
stuff.
on a
Didn't you listen
Nintendo
to
Prime
Nate's
video
podcast?
once.
Didn't you listen to Nate's podcast?
I don't have to. I got MVG here.
That's true.
Did-
MVG is.
I
Like,
I
I like
still-
how, hold on. I like how Sean's like, you guys didn't watch my video, but literally anybody else, dude, did you see my video? I don't watch that shit.
I don't, but I'm
You don't?
honest about it.
But you're on the treadmill for like an hour. Just go ahead and throw Nate's podcast on you.
I watched your Carvana video, Sean. That was cool.
Yeah, see? Second channel.
He doesn't watch your stuff, MVG. How do you feel about that?
No,
I
I
don't
sometimes
give
I'll
a
watch
shit.
I don't
MVG
care.
stuff because
I
it's
binge
not
MVG
about
stuff.
that
Honestly,
I'm
I-
about usually.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if anyone like here watches my stuff.
I do. I've watched everyone.
I fall asleep to your videos, MVG. It's the worst.
I've heard that. I've heard
I
that.
watch all your
Voice.
stuff in VG religiously, and I don't know what the hell it is. Like when you talk about assembly code and stuff, I have no idea what any of that means, but I watch all of it.
Like I don't like
I'll
to watch
teach you.
video game content most of the time because it's like
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
the same. I kind of watch other things
I
rather
watch,
than.
like, shit on cars and stuff like that. Like that's way more.
I watch
interesting
true
to me.
crime. I watch true
I just
crime
like video game
documentaries.
stuff.
I feel like it could subconsciously influence you.
Yep.
I did watch the Nintendo podcast with Click and John on it yesterday, though.
Where we look like children.
Yeah, you're on that like big brown couch. That was
Yeah.
cool.
That was fun.
That was a good time. Too many games was fun. You got to come out next time, MVG. It was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, next year I'm not moving, so I will be there. How about
that's
that?
fine.
You say that now.
Yay.
That
I
means
know,
Sean,
right?
that means Sean has to drive past the gas station.
I'll pick up Sean on the way.
He'll just touch down the plane like in his yard. Go jump in. Yeah. You need to get out next year too, Sean.
OJ scared the hell out of me. Can I tell it? OJ and I were rooming at too many games, and when I got there, they didn't tell me, so I didn't know. So I go into my room, and I'm dead tired. I'm setting stuff down, and OJ was hidden around the corner in the room against the wall. So I walked in, and he's like, "Hey, Max!" I'm like, "Jesus Christ, you son of a!"
we got some Discord questions. We'll also go to super chats after that.
I guess to continue off of this, worth buying a Switch Lite in 2022 as a secondary Switch, or wait for an upgraded console?
Oh man, that's tough. I mean, the Switch Lite isn't gonna. You can't switch with it, so I don't know if they're gonna play around with that concept much more. I think the Switch Lite is just gonna exist as it is now.
It's a cool console, but I think just the screen size and like the readability of the font sometimes really just hurts it in many ways.
Just save a little more, get the OLED then. If you're trying to pick between them.
I'm definitely gonna piggyback on that, because traveling so much this past like 2.5 weeks. I had Monster Hunter, like my OG account, on my OG Switch. So I brought both. I brought my OG Switch and my OLED. Even just the OG Switch, like I haven't played handheld on that in so long. I forgot how nice the OLED is in comparison.
It is. It's very nice.
And the Switch Lite is going to be really good, honestly, for people who are only traveling, they never dock it, or maybe you have kids and you don't necessarily have a need for a dock. Right. But if you're someone that really wants that handheld experience to make all the difference, the OLED is so nice. And I never thought I would say that, because I wasn't going to get an OLED. And then I got my hands on one, and now it was hard for me to like just go back and play on the OG.
Have you guys played Kirby on the OLED? It looks
dude, it's ridiculous.
Incredible thing ever. It looks like a next gen game.
No, you gotta play Luigi's Mansion 3 on the OLED.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3 and Kirby. Those two games just look incredible on the OLED. There's a level in Kirby where you're like using like a light bulb. You know, you're like that level, like where you're doing like light bulb stuff. And it looks nuts on the OLED on there. So I mean, yeah, some games just pop, you know.
Yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
I still, dude. Metroid. About halfway through Metroid, when you start having all the gadgets and stuff, the OLED really, because you're going through light and dark, and there's all this stuff in the background that's moving around and stuff. It's insane.
Evan, you want to do another Discord question there?
Let's go with, what do you think will be the outcome of Linus Tech Tips versus Nintendo?
I think Nintendo does nothing.
He's fighting Nintendo
on the edge of my seat.
He put an emulator for Switch on the.
Wait, what? What do I miss? What I missed here?
He put an emulator for the Switch on the Steam Deck, showed people how to do it, and.
Did he put first-party Nintendo games in the video?
I think he showed it. Yeah.
Then he's probably going to get the video removed.
Yeah, he has to remove it.
Whenever Nintendo deems to do so. It could be up for a year, and then all of a sudden just make it.
Here's the interesting thing. They said Nintendo should take it down, and they seem perfectly fine going to court about it. Which I don't know how that.
I don't know why you.
But they
I don't know why you
do it. So.
I mean, I get it. I don't know why you're poking the bear, though. Honestly.
They seem to mention smaller channels getting hit up pretty bad by Nintendo, and they're a pretty big company, so they don't seem to have a problem fighting Nintendo.
So I mean, I can talk to this because I got 4 of my videos taken down, but like 3 of them were up for like 18 months before they just decided. So this is not something that they'll just do like right now. They could literally wait another 1.5 years, 2 years, and then all of a sudden just.
What keeps me vital? Time to reflect is vital. Breath is vital. Beyond that, it's Vital Proteins. Every moment is vital. Because you are vital.
Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com.
Just take them down.
That might be a case where Nintendo doesn't want to do it. Because if they do go to court and Nintendo loses in court over it, then that would actually be really bad for them.
Oh wow, yeah, I never thought about that. Everybody will be emulating everything.
Apparently, they specifically blurred the video of the first-party games on the screen.
Then Nintendo won't care. They won't take it down. Like they won't care. It's the only thing they care about is first-party content on those videos. I know firsthand. Trust me. Like if they blurt it out, they'll be fine.
They should just leave it alone. But I mean, I don't really care about the outcome, whatever they want to do. But
I would care. I definitely care.
Linus was like trying to poke the bear, but it was like with a 30-foot pole kind of thing. Like, dare you.
He blurred out the stuff. You know, like
it sounds like it sounds like he talked to a lawyer beforehand and said, "What can I get away with?" And the lawyer said, "You can get away with first party, but you have to blur it out." And they won't care in that scenario.
Yeah, that's funny.
I definitely care actually if it happens. Yeah, I want to see what what goes down in the courtroom. Then that could affect everyone.
Just
No, he
Get my
couldn't. He
videos
should have
back.
blurted out if he really wanted to test
Yeah,
it that
if you
way.
really,
why
if you
blur it
really
out?
want to, if you really want to poke the bear, do it the right way. Linus.
Learn it. Stop sitting there and saying hiding and shit. You know, like show it. You know, just show it. It's no big deal, right? Just then show it.
I'll be curious. I need to go back and look at that video to see what okay. So they showed step by step how to do it and how to put your Switch games on it. I'll be curious because that video has what, like 1.5 million views already on it, so it's not like a small thing. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Like MVG said, sometimes it can take up to a year or so for anything to even like take place. So,
the fuck is Float playing?
Apparently, that's Linus's streaming service or whatever, so you can watch his videos there. So it's apparently unblurred there on his own thing, but blurred on
Hardcore and
YouTube.
uncensored.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm about to make a Splatoon controller.
let me go to some super chat. Sean says, "What happens first? A Switch Pro or RGT finding true love?"
Switch Pro.
Switch Pro. Next gen Switch.
Play immediately. Switch Pro.
For sure. Like a girl will like look in a different direction. I'll just be like, oh no, oh get out.
Does it work?
It's hard.
Out. Next. Tinder.
Defeated
Drive
says,
him
"I'm
in the
happy."
Pinto. Get somebody else. Nope. This girl looked at me weird. Can't do it.
Wait, who asked the question? What's the username?
The Fallen. That's the question.
Fallen, have you found your true love yet? I bet not, bud.
Defeated.
Damn.
Y'all
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Sean. Sean asked that question, not the Fallen. The Fallen was collateral damage, actually. Because
Oh,
Fallen
I'm sorry,
says-
Fallen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ever thought of some video game background music during the show? Question mark.
Do you play that jingle at the start?
It is a show at the start.
I don't hear it, but yeah, I
you
play
kind
it.
of just have like normal, like just like nothing going on in the background for podcasts.
Actually, because we hear a lot from viewers that they'll listen to us while playing a game, which typically has its own music. So I think we're just supposed to be nice background noise.
We are nice. That's true. Defeated says, "I'm happy with this new gen of gaming consoles."
Same.
Dr. Wolf said RGT just said 2022 is the worst year in gaming.
I did not.
This is Matthew says, "My burnt copies of Panzer Dragoon Saga on Saturn won't work. Help."
Get one of those. What are those things? The SD card things.
Oh,
I can't remember what they're called. I have one in mine. They're really good.
It's like, is that like the Fenrir or something?
There's
like that?
there's like 3 of them. There's the Fenrir. I
want to get one.
I don't know. There's 2 others.
They're
But yeah.
always on back order though.
Yeah, I need to do an installation of the X Station on my PS1, but I definitely want one for the Saturn. That would be awesome to have that. This is unfortunately I don't have any real knowledge of burning copies of games on the Saturn. I don't really have a lot of knowledge of the Sega Saturn in general, unfortunately.
Satiator. That's what
That's the one.
Oh, okay.
Someone in the chat said it.
Shoka says, "Movie recommendation for Jordan, since he's a movie buff like me. Come and see me, 1985." That's the
That's a Soviet Union film about a World War II thing. I haven't seen it. I've heard good things about it.
Okay.
I see. Don't subscribe to Game Pass is chimed in.
MVG in his trash studio released a busted remaster.
Thanks, buddy. Love you.
What is he referring to?
He's talking about Blade Runner.
Oh.
Oh yeah. What's up with that?
Oh.
I bought it because everyone said it was like a big influential game. I've been playing it on the Switch, and first off, I'm already stuck. Second off, I don't tell you how like anything works in the game. They just like throw you in there.
On.
Hold
It's
up.
not hairy there.
Is your room open?
No, I'm about to open it. Right. It says you're in a match.
No, I'm out.
I mean, I would set a password, but it doesn't fucking matter because everyone's watching anyways. We're turning voice chat off. Oh, we turned voice chat on. All right.
No, it doesn't-
What's up, everyone? Spawncast No Filter Edition. You're not wrong. I have a room open.
Yeah, I'm joining.
All right, we got it.
I'm dipping, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye, MVG.
Bye bye.
I don't know. Maybe John will manage to join.
Okay, screw John. We'll start it up once he gets here. Then.
Well, I mean, there's nobody in here. Yeah, it's just me and you.
It's fine. We can all pair us up with other people.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it will.
I don't think it will. I think we need to force him. I don't know. John is taking a shit or something. He's been gone longer than I was, and I was taking a whiz. Oh, Will Constance.
I actually don't know. How did you piss that quick? Like, were you pissing as you left the computer?
Nah.
Got a head start.
No,
Yeah.
my bathroom's right at the top of the stairs for the
So you
basement.
pissed from the bottom up?
No. Fish fan with a dono. All right, RGT, hit us with a not safe for Spawncast story. Make it a banger. Also, how's Gma and what were the good eats this week? She came by. She fucking texted me yesterday at 12:45. Are you home? Yeah. I'll be there at 1. I was like, God damn. I have not cleaned my kitchen so fast before that I was like sweating. She was like, oh, your kitchen looks so nice. I was like, she brought me some cut salami that she had gotten from this deli. And then Nate, what's the meat that has like the little green things in it? I always forget the name.
With like the olives and stuff?
No, it's not full olives.
What region are you guys picking? Just Americas, right? That's fine.
Yeah, Americas.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, there it goes.
Oh, real quick, I wanted to say, I finally started watching Stranger Things. I'm on season 4.
Yeah, it's good.
Finally, after
We
all this
hadn't
time.
seen it?
No, I hadn't watched it. It's really good.
Pimento loaf.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Are you sure it wasn't mortadella?
No, mortadella. Yeah, it is mortadella. Yeah, she brought me some mortadella and some rolls
Adele was there?
to go with it. Story. Well, I told Speedo that I was gonna tell the Gold Bug story. So have you guys ever read The Gold Bug by Edgar Allan Poe?
The Gold
Yes.
Bug?
Yeah.
It's one of the few of his I have not.
So he did a thing called the Gold Bug, and in 8th grade we had to take like a work and make like, I don't know if he had to make a video out of it, but we decided that we were going to make a video out of it. So it's me and Pecker Dupree, and in Pecker Dupree's neighborhood lived this kid named Joe, who I got in a fist fight with once because we were wrestling and he poked me in the eye. I was going to poke me in the eye, and he poked me in the eye again. I started choking him. And this kid Brent was a fucking weirdo. He was like obsessed with Duke basketball, and like we're 99% sure that he was jerking off to a Duke game once. Like it was fucking weird.
Ew.
But anyways, so we decided to do the Gold Bug because Pecker Dupree for some reason had like this ring that had like a gold bug on it. And I was like, oh dude, that's perfect. So like we had to show our video in class. And so the start of it is just him with the bug on his finger, like the camera's all zoomed in, going across really slow, and then I come up and hold a piece of paper that says the Gold Bug, and then literally the rest of the video had nothing to do with it. We stole his dad's Volvo station wagon, and he was like, dude, I'm gonna hit you with it. I was like, yeah, just fucking floor it. And he's going like 40 down the road, and I just jump in front of it. I hit the hood of the car and like roll off. We got all that on film. We went to this construction site and like found a bunch of shovels and started having a wrestling match for like 6 minutes. And like somehow we tried to tie it all into the Gold Bug, but it didn't really work. So the next day, his dad comes outside and he comes back inside because I'd sit over the night at his house, and he's like, what happened to the hood on my car? And we're like, what? I don't know. And he was like, well, come out here, boys. Come out here. And we went out there, and fucking like the dent was so big. And so Pecker was like, oh, yeah, we were playing basketball, and I think the ball just hit it really hard. And he's like, this is a lot bigger than a basketball. And he was just like, man, I don't know, man. The only thing I can think of is a basketball. His dad got really mad at us. His dad passed away, though. R.I.P. to his dad.
I guess you could kind of tie that into the Golden Bug, because the guy gets bit by the bug, and then the narrator thinks the main guy's going insane. So you could say you lost your minds, and that's why you did a wrestling match and got hit by a car.
And we did it at night. We did the wrestling match at night, and like these were fucking handheld cameras, so like you couldn't see shit. Like you'd see like the shovel going, and then there'd just be like a bunch of lights from like the yellow lights on the street. It's fucking crazy, man.
What did you get on it?
She gave us a B because it had nothing to do with anything, but she liked it and laughed. Necro Banana, fuck, marry, kill Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Lopez, or Lucy Liu. Oh man, I'm not. Okay, I could do this. I'm gonna take all of them in their prime years. I'm gonna have to. Fuck. I'm gonna have to kill Jennifer Lopez. I'm gonna have to kill Jennifer Lopez because I want to fuck Angelina Jolie, but there's no way in hell that I would marry her because she's batshit. Lucy Liu seems like the most normal out of the three of them. Who's Robert? We got Robert on our team now. Wish that John was on our team, but hello, Robert. So yeah, I would go with that. Okay, Robert, you could have stayed. Like, J-Lo is...
I'm getting on the train to go to Splatsville now.
J-Lo is great, but like, yo, I can't...
Oh, wait a minute. It's going to be a while before you get to play with this. Because you have to do a match as well. You have to finish the tutorial, then you also have to do like a warm-up match, John.
Yeah, I mean, J-Lo is great. Like, she's hot, but that's tough because I'm not marrying her.
J-Lo?
Yeah.
So what if it was fuck, kill?
Hey, why wouldn't you marry J-Lo? What's wrong?
Because she's been married like a billion times, yo.
Wait, Click, you
she
playing
ain't
too?
loyal.
I'm on a different team.
She's on paper.
She's on paper.
J-Lo looks so hot in that Waiting for Tonight video, though. I like that song, too. Waiting for tonight. Oh,
Sean, did you start watching The Boys yet?
Waiting for tonight.
Oh no, they're gonna talk forever.
All right, well, we got a full house, so
yeah, you guys just do your thing. I'm working through this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit because you have to.
Right now.
Yeah, you have to get through the tutorial. Then you have to pick your team, and then you also have to finish one match.
But you know, come to think of it, if J-Lo agrees to not sign a prenup,
Scissors is the best.
What are you trying to screw her over for all her money?
Yes. Women do it all the time.
Waiting for Tonight on the same album as Jenny from the Block.
I want to say yes. Necro Banana, I dislike J-Lo too. Fake Puerto Rican. She ain't no Mark Anthony. I didn't see it. Remember she married him? Like, that's how you knew. Like, that dude looked like somebody hit his face with like a frying pan or something.
So she married him for what? What did she marry him for? What do you think she married him?
Oh, but I feel it.
She was already famous.
Nah, to get that Puerto Rican cred. See? It makes perfect sense.
And she got engaged.
She was already an international superstar.
She ain't have that Puerto Rican street cred though. You get with Mark Anthony, that's fine. She probably wanted Ricky Martin, but you know, that wasn't gonna happen.
But then she made movies like Made in Manhattan.
Yeah, she tried to go after the fucking 40 and 50-year-old white women and stuff. Like, look at me, I'm making Made in Manhattan. I actually watched that movie. I don't even know why. I think a woman made me watch it.
Now that's a story to hear. What the hell were you watching Made in Manhattan for?
It must have been.
Never seen it.
Nick 93 playing through Mass Effect 2 for the first time. Why can't they make games like this anymore?
Oh, bro, tell me about it. That is a great comment. They don't make games like Mass Effect anymore.
Yeah, the problem with playing Mass Effect now after everything is that you'll grieve. Like when you're done with the series. You really will.
Because they killed it. Hey, it's coming back. It's coming back.
I hope it can come back, but they don't make games like Mass Effect anymore. Like that type of like where you have like those decisions and it transfers over from game to game, and it's like yeah, and like so much like behind the characters, like it's nuts. Like you just don't really see games like that anymore.
This person's dad left him at Target. Did anyone like?
Oh yeah, there's all the signs of this game are something to behold.
Seems like they're reaching out for help.
I didn't see it.
All right, Sean, who do you hate more?
Okay.
Mark Anthony or Pete Davidson?
Pete Davidson. I don't hate Mark. Mark Anthony just looks like he's got a funny looking face.
You hate Pete Davidson because he gets so many different types of women?
I
Is
hate
that
Pete
why?
Davidson because he's not talented and he's not funny and he looks like a crackhead.
So he represents your kind.
No, I'm very funny. I'm not very talented, but
Or just like, wait a minute, he does have a lot in common with me. Wait a minute, hold up here.
no,
Maybe
his
I should
stand-up
like
is
him more.
fucking atrocious. My dad died 9/11. I like to smoke weed. I used to do heroin.
He sounds like you.
I never did heroin. No needles.
Oh, my bad, dog. My bad.
No needles.
No needles.
I don't like
That's the
needles.
line.
I don't like drawing blood. None of that.
Apparently he's charming though. Apparently he's very charming.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, apparently, I'm just saying this is based on these leagues of women that have been with him. They all say he's extremely charming, and that's why he can, you know.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with their own publicity because he's a hot commodity.
Wait a
for
minute,
some
but
reason.
Kim Kardashian to Pete Davidson, that's a downgrade for Kim.
Yeah.
'Cause
Why-
she's
why
with
would
Kanye.
you- why would
That's
you
a
say that?
huge downgrade.
Why would you
That's
say
a huge
that?
downgrade. Because Kanye's like the richest black person in like the world, or one of the richest, and Pete's not. Pete's not like that rich. He's obviously rich, but he's not Kanye rich. Nowhere near it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not like, you know,
it.
But she's rich, so she doesn't care.
Can't believe.
yeah, I'm just saying, but it's like, you know, when you want to go like status, right? Kim always goes for status.
Right, but
Since she was,
but really,
she always goes. Look at her boyfriends, right? Reggie Bush. She messed with the game. What else?
You gonna say fucking what's that fucking goober's name?
The basketball player,
Kirk Humphries. Kirk Humphries.
Yeah, no, Chris Humphries.
Kirk Humphries.
No, Chris Humphries.
Chris Humphries. There it is. John, are you ready?
I'm
he's
I'm
not
on
good.
Team Rock right now. What do I do?
Okay, just
You have to do a match.
No.
Go to the lobby.
God damn it, Higashioka.
Oh yeah, she had Ray J. She was with Ray J, right? Remember that?
that's who she made the
Yeah,
porno
he
with.
like propelled her whole career.
Yeah, that's true. He did kind of carry her.
Dude, he can't sing for shit. Did you see him on Versus?
Of course he can. His sister was always way better than him.
Okay, first off, oh wait a minute, that was a good song. And
Brandy's definitely much better than Ray J.
I liked Monica better.
He did Sexy Can I remember that.
I thought Monica was hotter. John, you're not even online.
the Brandy?
Oh yeah.
Brandy looks great for her.
That's a
For
match-
her
a
age,
match
though.
right now.
On the
I'm
girl,
ranking right
the
now.
boy is mine video. I was like, Monica, I am yours. Brandy,
Brandy
Moesha,
looks good.
Moesha,
You know what was hot
Mo
way
to
back
the
when?
E to
Remember
the-
Mia?
Oh,
Yeah, Mia was very good looking.
She
Yeah.
was hot.
And that the Ghetto Superstar video. Remember that Ghetto Superstar video she was in?
Man, she was hot back in the day.
Yeah.
That's,
Please refrain from those sounds.
I'm joining.
This is getting a little weird. I can leave y'all to it, you know.
I have started a room. Aaliyah was hot, but she
wait,
kinda,
how do
she
I
kinda
even?
tainted.
Oh, I have to go through this match right now that they're.
What'd you
trying
say
to get me
about
for right now?
Aaliyah?
She was kind of tainted.
I have to.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Damn.
Even though
That's
I'm like, okay, hold up. That's wrong. What happened to her?
It just says that I'm like.
Okay.
John, is this your first time playing a video game?
It says I'm just matching right now. It's counting down. It's counting to 70 some odd seconds currently.
Okay, you're supposed to join my room. So
Oh, you
exit
can't. He
out
has
of
to
that.
play a practice match.
Oh,
They said
yeah.
I have to play a match first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has to play a practice match first.
I always liked Rock the Boat by Aaliyah. So it was clearly not talking about sailing the
Wave.
seven seas.
Battle time.
Rock the boat, don't rock.
That song that she did with Timberland, the beat. I forgot what it was.
I've been watching
if
you
I let
like
you
a
go or
hawk
something like
in the
that.
sky. Dun, dun. If I let you go.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that song. That song's lit. I used to listen to that all the time back in the day on like MTV.
Yeah.
Back when you used to actually like watch music videos on TV.
Greasy on a bomb. Welcome to the RGT squad. I appreciate you, broski. Thank you so much. Stacy Dash got ruined for me.
I can't say nothing good about her. I'm sorry.
There's a Rockefeller documentary that I watched when I was younger, and when They did Freeway, What We Do Is Wrong was like the hot song at that time. And there was a studio video of her and Dame Dash in the studio dancing to it. And it was the most awkward fucking thing. She was dancing like a 12-year-old white girl, and he was moving like he was having a lean seizure. Like, it was the most bizarre. It's embedded. I can't find it anywhere on the internet, but it's so embedded in my mind that, like, every time I hear that song, I just see him. He's like, it's the weirdest fucking thing, man. It's like, wow, what's wrong with you? Even though what we do is wrong.
White dog, let's go.
Why are you not in my room, Orange Juice?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm not in your room?
No, I'm waiting for players to join by myself.
Oh, what? I thought I was playing with you the whole time. We were over here playing again.
I only have another minute. I only have another minute and a half in here, Sean, so I might be able to jump in soon.
Y'all boomers.
First you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust yourself off and try again.
Sing that again?
That was Aaliyah.
Oh yeah, Aaliyah. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Isaac Gentry, who had your favorite spot on MTV Cribs? Redman.
Redman's. Yeah, I was just about to say Redman.
Because Redman was the only one where it was like, this is my townhouse, this is my Dreamcast. I like to play video games. It's like, word.
My Dreamcast. This is my Dreamcast.
So it was, yeah, that was definitely my favorite. I'll tell you the worst one was Baby and Lil Wayne. That was just awkward. I didn't like that for obvious reasons. Eve was hot too.
I just joined your room, RGT.
I'm almost done. I got 30 seconds left.
All right, cool.
Redman's was the best because it was the only one that was like real. Like everyone else was just fucking renting houses and renting cars. Like the Yin Yang Twins one. You remember that? They just rented some like nice like house in Atlanta, and there was like fucking like ships in like a room that had like all these paintings. They're like, yeah, this is my ship here. I like the ocean. And it was like, it came to find out that like that wasn't there. They just rented a house to have a nice place to show off. It's like, come on.
A lot of that stuff was fake though. Same thing with like, what was there? Pimp My Ride. That shit was fake as hell.
Yeah.
MTV did that a lot though with their shows. Like at that time, you could like fake everything, make it look like it was legit. You're putting like cotton candy machines in the back of cars and stuff, and like all this weird.
My match
stuff.
is over. I can join in.
All right. Oh yeah, dude, MC Hammer. You don't fuck with Hammer. And you know what's funny? That Tupac interview that came out from like 91 where he was dissing Hammer, that almost makes me lead to believe that maybe Hammer had something to do with that shit.
Do you think MC Hammer killed Tupac?
Study him. Everyone feared MC Hammer.
Hey, hold up, John. Do you know how to get into RGT's room?
Wave, that looks good. Choosing a nickname that violates their community guidelines can be found on our website. Okay.
MC Hammer did not kill. What do you say, Tupac?
Hey, but you might have had a hand in it.
MC
How
Hammer.
do I
look
join your,
up MC Hammer's shit?
You basically press the what do you press? Like you press like the L menu. Press the L for the menu,
match
and then
menu.
Yeah,
and then go to friends.
Press the D-pad to go over to friends or whatever you use to go to friends, and then you'll see RGT's room.
There's RGT. It says he's online on the Switch, but on the Xbox, he's always offline.
Yeah.
Mr. Shifty, welcome to the RGT squad. All right, ready up.
Yes.
So we can actually play. Scott Woodford. I can't fucking read. Only real show was Jackass on MTV. I mean,
Nate, are you playing?
No, he's not.
I'm watching the Yankees. They just got 2 runs on a wild pitch in the top of the 10th.
Oh wow. That's exciting.
I loved Jackass. I mean, the videos I have from that shit. Fucking, we had this. OJ, ready up.
Oh, I thought we were waiting. My bad.
We had, we would literally like light people on fire and stuff. We had this kid. His name was Matt, but we called him Fat because he was kind of fat. But then he got really skinny. He went into the army and became like really weird. And like he wrote.
We'll do that to you.
he rode BMX, and so like we were all skateboarders, but Rob kind of did some BMX shit. But like he was hanging out with us, and he was trying to be down, and he was like, "I'll light myself on fire." I was like, "Okay." So we got a bunch of lighter fluid and a lighter, and we were at Adam's house, and on like the back there was like this little like probably 4-foot drop, and like he lit his shirt on fire and then jumped off the drop, but like the shirt didn't go out when he jumped, so he had to like roll on the ground. It was really funny. I wish I could find those videos.
How do we do? Click. How do I do the 180 turn?
Huh? You want to start walking backwards and hit recalibrate?
Okay, walk backwards. Oh, I thought there was like a new move you can do. Like, what's the new traversal stuff? In this?
No, you just flick. You just like go one direction, then automatically push the other direction and press the B button.
Swim one way and then.
Yeah.
Viva La Bam was okay, but it was kind of scripted too.
It gives you some like you're invulnerable during that time, so it's a pretty good move to use.
Will Smith called the hit for Tupac. I mean,
it was. I'm pretty sure it was Suge Knight.
I mean,
maybe for Biggie. Right?
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past Puffy.
Some people are saying Puffy had his crew or somebody that he knew had involvement with it.
Puffy is
with Tupac. Yeah.
It disturbed me how Puffy just gets a pass for everything. How fucking Shine still rocks with him and stuff. It's like, dude, you fucking threw away years of your life for this man because he wouldn't fucking tell the truth, and you're cool with this guy? Like, that's not a friend.
He also, what's it called? He also messed up Mace too.
Oh, he messed up every bad boy. G-Dap.
Yeah.
Craig Mack. He literally fucked over everyone.
Yeah, every single one of them.
Yeah.
But Mace is the worst though.
Danny
he still
Kane.
owns all of his music.
Well, fuck Mace. He's a piece of
Aw,
shit.
come on. Mace had good music. back
Mace
then,
has
though.
good music, but he's a piece of shit. Cameron fucking destroyed him and take him to church. Liam Warner, do you think posthumous music is wrong or weird? I don't. Who knows a dictionary?
It means after death.
Oh, no, I don't see anything wrong with it. Because
Fuck had some bangers after he died.
yeah, like a lot of artists have so much unreleased material. So I mean, it's a good way. Like, you know, it's not like the families aren't getting that money. You know, a spouse, a kid, or something like that. So I got no problem with it. It's
Water
cool
level
with me.
dropping.
Yeah, what's it called? Who's that guy that passed away and his music's like super Tentacion or whatever what's his
Yeah,
name?
but that's kind of a weird effect that goes on nowadays, where like these SoundCloud rappers die and then everyone fucking worships them.
I feel like people kind of romanticize it a little bit because of it.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
I watched the Sunny video where they talked about that guy and how he kind of like blew up even more. He was not a really big deal beforehand, but then he blew up even more.
Yeah,
once he died.
for sure. But I mean, like Big L's best record, in my opinion, was The Big Picture, which released after his death, and it was just like studio stuff that went unreleased. And I mean, that album's fucking amazing. That's a top 5 rap album for me.
I mean, Tupac had what? 2 albums after death?
Yeah, at least 2. Yeah,
At least 2.
ODB. Do you remember the ODB album after his death? It had like fucking ICP and shit on it. I was like, okay, this is a little much. I want to get dirty. And
what's the killing spree terminology in Splatoon?
There is none.
What do you mean?
I splat the ground.
I killed 6 people in a row. What do I get? Do I get
No,
something that says like,
nothing.
killing spree or?
It's turf war, Jonathan.
How
You're
much
supposed to.
ground did you paint?
Yeah.
How much ground did you paint while you killed them?
All of it? I don't know.
Well, we better fucking win this then. I better not hear no bullshit.
We're destroying them. They're getting.
I did kill a lot of people.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
Lifestyles
sorry.
of the Poor and the Dangerous.
Splatted.
You know, it's a classic album. I think production wise, you know, Big Picture was actually, it sounded like a more modern instead of a more underground gritty album thing.
Oh, look what I got. #1 overall splatter, #1 turf inker, and then #1 something else.
John's showing y'all up already.
There you go.
I
will now retire with my 1 MVP game.
Retire with that dub.
Oh, #1 base enemy base inker is the other thing I got.
How was your inking beyond that though?
I don't know. Just said I did the best, and that was it.
You guys can see the leaderboard. You guys can look at the stats now.
Yeah, we.
Oh, John was in first place. I was in second.
John was in.
Oh, you can look at the stats. How do you do that?
It's at the end. Just keep clicking through.
It's at,
Yeah.
it's at the end, but also you can hit L while you're in
There
the
it
waiting
is.
room,
Look
and
at
it'll
that.
show up.
Big Pun had an album after his death. That was a good album.
However, you guys died more than me, so therefore I'm the best player because I killed just as much and I died one less. And you never used your special, John. So therefore,
I don't even know how to do that.
Jay-Z did steal Big L's entire style.
I did all of that. I did all of that, and I still had a special I could have used.
Yeah.
We'll just call it Mercy. This is what we'll call it. No, that's not a bad start. Now I'm to the point you guys can carry me the rest of the way. I'm good.
Okay. Keep killing people though, John. See, that's the thing. Like you use that Halo experience. That
Halo experience. It's kicking in.
Yeah. Are you using motion controls or no?
Yes.
Ew.
Motion controls. Yeah.
Why?
Motion controls are good, man.
It's the easiest way to aim quickly in this game. I remember that from the second one.
Video
Everyone
bitrate.
was like, you gotta learn the motion controls. You gotta learn them.
Everyone's saying my stream quality is bad.
Splatoon will call out a
It's
bit
pretty
for
great.
sure.
What do you have your bitrate at? Oh, all right then.
I don't know. Can I adjust that on the fly?
All right then.
Probably not. You probably have to end stream. if you wanna
Sorry.
change it.
Like,
You
it
stream
looks
at?
like it's on a CRT right now.
That's fine.
Wait a minute, hold on, Sean. You don't know what bitrate you run your stream at?
No,
It could just be default.
it is.
It's probably like 2,500.
Hella blocky. It's low res.
Ow.
Favorite
Look at
Rap
that
City
paintbrush. I don't
freestyle.
have
Cameron. Cameron was the best by far.
Your favorite rapper's Cameron? Really?
No, the favorite Rap City, the basement freestyle.
Oh.
Big Tigger in the booth.
This person
Got a
has
gold
like
tooth.
paintbrush. That's
Yeah,
not fair.
there's a million different weapons. But yeah,
You can pick them. Though.
I have a little pistol thing.
picture
Yeah,
is
you can change your
horrible.
weapon.
Oh, it's all unlocked?
Yeah, it's everything. Well,
They have a set amount. There's like
yeah, they have it's like 20 something weapons, maybe.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know you could like just play it. All right.
What am I doing? I'm
Yeah, you
just
can
running
change
like.
your gear too.
But no, you can't change your gear, can you?
You can change
After
your
the
shirt.
match.
I mean, you can change your hat.
Hat, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was bad.
Oh,
I'll look into bitrate and shit like that after this.
Yeah, Splatoon is.
It wasn't bad for Gamescom though, so I'm surprised.
Well,
We have no idea who this person is. Guy, girl, someone you know, Alexis. Is it Nikki from the pictures? All right, we're basically there. Whew. Why don't you text her? Text her and say, hey, we're 5 minutes from that address.
Hey, we're 5 minutes.
This is it? How is that even an address? There's nothing here.
Seems unsafe.
Dude,
You get into an age, Kanan, where you're gonna want to start figuring out what you want for your life, making your mark on this world.
Get down to the baseline.
Watching it end again and again. I feel it in waves you follow me, drifting to places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way we used to be. Let me go. All that we had, I'm rolling like water in the sea. The memories crashing into me, so close to the edge of something so worth it. You had the world right at your feet, and almost is all we'll ever be. against the tide. I wanna forget you, but you pull me in. I know this ocean is far too wide. I wanna forget you. Let me forget you. Push and pull, but you repel me, giving up this fight. Love and hate, we learned the lines. I'm giving up this fight. You've lost, but I don't feel I have won. I wanna forget you, but only time will heal. Too late to erase the bad we've done. I wanna forget you. Let me forget you. Push and pull, but you repel me, giving up this fight. Love and hate, we learned the lines. I'm giving up this fight.
2, 3, your heart start beating. Your room stays quiet, but inside I'm screaming. Do I feel love? I don't have a clue. Will you love me? 'Cause I love you. Oh, 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 yeah, I love you. Oh, 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 yeah, I love you. One, 2, 3, your heart start beating. Your room stays quiet, but inside I'm screaming. Do I feel love? I don't have a clue. Will you love me? 'Cause I love you. One, 2, 3, your heart start beating. Your room stays quiet, but inside I'm screaming. Do I feel love? I don't have a clue. Will you love me? 'Cause I love you. Oh, 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 yeah, I love you. Oh, will you love me? 'Cause I love you. When I look in your eyes, I see the stars shooting from the sky as if thrown from Mars. Only try to please, don't let me down. 'Cause we'll start falling, falling, falling towards the ground. falling, falling, falling. 'Cause we'll start falling, falling, falling. 'Cause we'll start falling.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me all of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed.
I was looking into darkness, something to hold on. Find you when you were so broken, and I felt something was wrong. I think I'm in love, 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 I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. Ooh, I'm in love with you. I think I'm in love, 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 I'm in love with you. I'm in love with
Fold it up, we gon' burn it down. it up, we gon' burn it down. Gon' fold it up, we gon' burn it down. Gon' fold it up, we gon' burn it down. Gon' fold it up, we gon' burn it down. Gon' burn it down, gon' burn it down, gon' burn it down, gon' burn it down, gon' burn, gon' burn, gon' burn, gon' burn, gon' fold it up, we gon' burn it down.
my heart inside. Our love can grow so bright. We found a way into the grace again. Let's not pretend our hearts have life again. Just stay one more night. I'll be by your side. Just stay. Just stay. Let's not pretend. We found our way again. We found our way again. We found our way. A new place.
Only come out at
No one listen to you.
I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go? Where do I go? How will I know? How will I know? I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Where do I go? Where do I go from here? I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go? Where do I go? How will I know? How will I know? I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Where do I go? Where do I go? How will I know? How will I know? I used to walk these roads with you. Can't remember the last time I went without you. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Where do I go?
said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need it clear, my best friend. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing. My love, trying to hold my feeling. I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way. I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something. I keep my time in a pocket. I wanna find a new keeper. I like the way it's mysterious. I think I found my own way. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing. My love, trying to hold my feeling. I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way. I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way. I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something.
baby, and I can't break away. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy.
I need a scarecrow after what you did, 'cause all of the birds know that I'm almost dead. I'm barely breathing, I'm barely awake. You left me in pieces, there's no more to break. Don't wake me up, not in this century. Don't wake me up, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. I need an angel after what you did, 'cause you were the devil, you mess with my head. You lied to my mother, you lied to my friends. You said that you'd be there, but this never ends. Don't wake me up, not in this century. Don't wake me up, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips, 'cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost. You're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. 'Cause you're just a ghost inside my head. You're just a ghost, you're never there. You're just a memory on my lips. You're just a ghost inside my head. Oh, you're just a ghost inside my head. There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong, and I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.
I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing and keep your words naked. You got me blushing, and you forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow.
wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And forever I'll follow. You be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality, I can see you and me. And you forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality, I can see you and me.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are